Welcome to this special episode of What's Crap on WhatsApp, the voice note show that investigates the crap shared in your WhatsApp groups. I'm Andisiwe May from podcasting company Volume.
And I'm Taryn Curry from Africa Check, the continent's leading fact-checking organization. Today we're tackling the biggest topic on every South African's mind: load shedding. Load shedding is a major source of frustration for most South Africans, affecting businesses and homes alike, and it's probably going to be with us for years to come.
Eskom's chairperson recently warned that South Africans can expect stages 2 and 3 load shedding for the next 2 years. Eskom is South Africa's state-owned electricity supplier.
Load shedding stages depend on the extent of the shortage of generation capacity to meet the country's electricity demand, with stage 1 being the least serious and stage 8 being the most serious. The higher the stage, the more times a day South Africans can be load shed.
For our non-South African listeners, how does this actually work? Isn't load shedding just a fancy word for electricity blackouts?
You could call it that. Load shedding is the temporary shutdown of electric power in parts of the country's power distribution system. It's meant to prevent the failure of the entire system when the demand for electricity exceeds the available supply.
As News 24 puts it, there is no central committee room at Eskom where stressed engineers mull over which areas to switch off. Eskom mostly sells power to municipalities, who then sell the power to users at a slight markup. So Eskom does not tell the municipalities which areas should be load shed at what times.
That's right. What Eskom does is to put through a demand to all municipalities in the country to meet the load shedding requirements, meaning it is up to the municipalities to decide when and where to cut power.
Not even some government ministers have been spared from power cuts, as Lindiwe Zulu found out the hard way during a live TV interview.
The other complication was that in order to be able to pay people,
Okay, we seem to be having a problem there. Let's hope it's got nothing to do with load shedding.
So, Taryn, I'm sure Africa Check sees its fair share of claims about load shedding.
We do. In fact, we fact-checked quite a few claims about Eskom in particular. One recent claim was that the utility employs over 1,000 Zimbabweans.
Harmful rumors about migrants from other African countries often get attention on social media in South Africa. For years, there has been this narrative that migrants are taking jobs from locals.
That's right. South Africa's history of xenophobic hostility and violence against migrants goes back decades.
But was the claim about Eskom actually true?
No. In the 2020-21 financial year, the company had 43,137 employees. When added up, the total number of foreign nationals employed by all Eskom bodies was 156.
So, as a percentage, foreign nationals make up just 0.36% of Eskom's employees.
Yes, the report does not break down the number of foreign nationals by citizenship, so the exact number of Zimbabweans employed by Eskom is not known. But we do know the number would be smaller than 156, a lot less than the 1,000 claimed in the viral message.
I also recall a claim about Eskom being extremely overstaffed, costing an extra R1 billion in salaries every year.
This claim has been doing the rounds for some time. It comes from a 2016 research paper published by the World Bank, which estimated that Eskom was 66% overstaffed.
But it's since been widely acknowledged that the methodology employed by the World Bank was unreliable.
In 2021, then Chief Executive of Eskom, Andre de Ruyter, admitted the utility had more employees than it needed, but not 66% more. After an analysis, de Ruyter concluded that Eskom needed about 38,000 employees to perform at optimal level.
According to the most recent figures as of March 2021, Eskom had 42,749 employees. Using de Ruyter's numbers, this translates to an overstaffing of about 12.5%. But what do salaries for these extra employees cost Eskom? Is it 1.3 billion a year as claimed?
No. Since the second claim relies on the overstaffing number we've just debunked, it is incorrect. In 2021, direct costs of employment at Eskom were 32 billion rand. Divided equally between 42,749 employees, this works out to an average annual salary of 748,000 rand. This is obviously a rough figure because some are paid way more than others.
So, if Eskom, by its own estimation, employs 4,749 more employees than it needs, multiplied by 748,000 rand, the salaries for the surplus staff could be as much as 3.5 billion rands a year. Wow, that's still a lot of money.
It is, but according to experts, overstaffing isn't the real issue. While surplus staff does cost Eskom, it's nothing compared to the total amount of debt the utility owes. This figure totaled 398 billion rand in 2021.
With this being such a hot topic at the moment, it's no surprise claims about load shedding and Eskom spread far and wide. But it's important to verify them to avoid causing unnecessary panic and fear.
That's right. For example, we fact-checked a video last year claiming to show a recent blaze at South Africa's Majuba power station, a coal-fired station operated by Eskom.
Many panicked social media users wanted to know if the power station was actually burning when the claim was made, but the video was not recent. While a fire did break out at Majuba, it took place in December 2019.
Claims like this aren't limited to text or video. Late last year, many of our subscribers shared with us a voice note doing the rounds on WhatsApp. It claimed that South Africa's electricity grid was on the verge of a total collapse, but the voice note was fake and Eskom rubbished the claim at the time.
Remember the golden rule. If you receive a claim about a trending topic like load shedding that makes you angry or scared, stop, take a step back, and verify before sharing with friends and family.
That's all the time we have for today. Now you know what's crap and what's not.
Your friends and family can sign up for our show over WhatsApp. The number is 082-709-3527. Make sure to save us as a contact in your phone and send us a message.
You can find the show wherever you get your podcasts, from Apple to Spotify. If you listen there, you'll find show notes and a link to the fact checks.
Remember that you can send us a WhatsApp message, a picture, video link, or voice note that you need fact-checked. Just forward them to us on WhatsApp. Our theme song is composed by John Bartman. I'm Andisue May.
And I'm Taryn Corey. Bye for now.
Volume.